Hi, and welcome to another episode of my Fallout 4 playthrough. Let's go. Just have to sit down, right? Could they stop throwing shit out of the window? I am having a fucking heart attack every fucking time. What the fuck? And I'm talking about
Initiating
my
brainwave
neighbors
migration between
from
the transplant and the
a few
host.
floors above.
Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there.
Yay.
We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
I'm not stable either, that's no problem. Like I said, my upstairs neighbors are just throwing shit out their windows, I guess. And I'm having a fucking heart attack every single time. It's so not cool.
Can you hear me? Ah,
Yes.
good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Hey.
There. This is the
Sounded like
earliest
the
intact
Skyrim noise.
memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Well, in the room next door. Is that the right sentence? I don't know.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
So that's Kellogg.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
So now we get to hear his tragic backstory, TM. Mom, how you
Mom knew
doing?
how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
Yeah, well,
What's it mean, Mom?
that's just how a
Nothing,
child
Connor.
works, isn't it?
People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
She sounds like one of those
Listen to
QAnon
me,
people.
You take this. You're old enough.
He's like 10!
You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
Yeah, that's how life is. It'd be like that
You
sometimes.
need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Yeah, kinda not. The
There
fuck?
appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Wouldn't it make more sense to just skip everything that's not, like, has anything to do
It's
with
gonna
me?
be fine. You'll see.
Hello,
The
me.
thing about happiness is
Nice ass jacket.
you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on
Huh?
that petty bullshit or
Mary.
next job or whatever.
Looks like a caterpillar.
It's only looking back. By comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness
Is
felt
that a Golden
like.
Gate Bridge?
But we...
I
It's
thought
all
San
the memories.
Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. And I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while.
Yeah, if you're a mercenary, you
know anybody
gotta
here.
have enemies
And now
like
with
me.
the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her.
Oh god.
If she'd
Except
never
for her
met me,
eyelids disappearing.
she'd have stayed in the
She
hub.
okay?
Maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me.
She looks
Almost
just as
certainly
psychotic
lived
as you
longer.
are. So,
I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing?
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I
children are so
never
tiny.
deserved her. Not for 1 second.
They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got
Shut
her.
the fuck up.
Let's keep looking. I'll
Well-
connect you to the next intact memory.
Judging from the fact that I have not heard anything about his family and that he is not in San Francisco right now, I would think that didn't work out too well, did it?
How
Hi.
did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Oh god, that is very dark, thank you. Jesus Christ.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Okay. Do not know how to make this funny. Oh, so many memories.
Sit down.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted.
Oof.
Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Well, if you are good at something, never do
It
it
was
for free.
always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. Self. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Any other memories besides him?
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this
Yeah,
all by
that
yourself?
didn't sound
That's right.
sketchy at
We
all.
pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
I kind of want to know why they wanted a whole fucking family dead that just lived in the middle of nowhere, as I understood it. Like, that is just
Mr. Kellogg,
rude.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute.
Beautiful.
I
Why
wanted to
does-
see for myself.
do they
if
not
you
have
really
all the-
existed.
We do. As
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
Maggie! You're everywhere.
What do you want?
it's come to my...
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again.
That's
It was just me
Nice.
against the world. And the world had it coming.
attention that you've been rather...
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
disruptive of our
I feel like Maggie
operations.
would be this kind
This
of
must stop.
immortal cryptid
I do what
that
people
just
pay
is
me to do.
everywhere
If that's a
at
problem
every
for you,
time.
I can
like-
still live one way out.
What happened
what's that, Mr.
at the
Kellogg?
outbreak, the
working for
Black
you. There's no more
Black
problem.
Plague, I think it's called.
From what I hear, you can
And Maggie
afford
would have been there
I
and been
don't
like,
think
yeah,
you
I was
fully
there.
understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
She's everywhere,
Very well.
all around us.
B748. Initiate.
Why wouldn't they shoot? They don't care about the synth.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
Why would the other
We're
synths
running out
care?
of brain here.
I'm trying
there's
to.
one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Why would the other synths give a shit if he was holding one of them as a shield? They're just machines and they know it, I'd assume.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
That's good. Checking through the...
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
logs. Hopefully it's all just...
The eggheads never liked taking orders
Oh my
from
god.
a dirty,
Again?
contaminated
I thought there was
degenerate
something
like
different.
me. But they needed me,
Look, there's
and I
my
made
beautiful
sure
face.
they knew it. Find it.
Stop throwing things out the window! Oh my god!
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive.
Damn right.
I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
Sure will.
If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to.
Then don't!
But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
You left me alive? Excuse me? What the fuck?
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Well, now I'm going on a rampage through the Commonwealth, murdering everything in my path.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
You want to look at me? Hmm. A little narcissist is coming out. Beautiful animations, gotta admit.
Is it almost? Everything's gonna be fine.
Okay?
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Bitch, I was born ready. That's his house.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Look at him, he has my hair.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family.
It's always great knowing that people
I
are
ended up
someone's
kinda
pet
liking
project.
it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back.
Can you sit down?
I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Oh, you know, you could just stop, get a different job, settle down somewhere.
Kellogg.
It's okay. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human.
I love that
Some
outfit.
of them did.
I want a jacket
But the
like that.
coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in...
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Your father's dead, kid.
Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Wow! I hate when they just appear somewhere else.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Okay, okay.
Bye.
My son is dead.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's
Okay,
found
yeah.
the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Need to jam to this music. Pirouette. Oh god, it started again. Please let me out. I want to watch that again.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Like a marshmallow.
I'm okay, Doctor.
The head.
Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
Home.
That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
We need to find
Apparently they
Virgil,
do.
Then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
Well, I have a power armor.
I'll find
I
a way
got
to get
this.
through the reds. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Cool. I'm just taking this. Thank you. Mine. If anything else I could borrow permanently? Guess not. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Fallout 4. I hope you liked it, and I hope you have an awesome day.